The NSEA has really stepped up over the last year because they knew that teachers had questions. They knew that teachers were a little hesitant about what was going on, and they were right there to provide us with information, with guidance, and support.
NSEA really provided tools and resources to provide support for teachers in what our guidance was and how to move forward, and what we, some guidance into how to handle some of the situations that we have never been in before.
During the pandemic, NSEA provided guidelines, and they did this by bringing in Facebook platforms where they bring in live guests, and they would bring anybody from the med center, and those would be doctors that would provide us direct information from the CDC, and that would be straight from their mouths, not just directly coming from NSEA. It would be somebody live there that you could ask questions.
I think they have also been cognizant of, just the extra time commitment that's involved, and trying to advocate for us in that respect too.
I really truly can't say enough about NSEA and how much they supported us. It really is truly a large family, I feel. I would never in a million years imagine not being a member and not having that support, because especially for me during the pandemic, it truly meant everything.
As teachers, we're thankful and grateful for the Nebraska State Education Association, how they've been open to hearing what we have to say. There's been a line of communication there that I've been able to keep up with things that are happening and changing.
It was just good to know that they were really advocating for the educators in the state so that we could do our best, but we could also be safe.
We are a professional association that represents all educators. This includes teachers and education support professionals. Our education support professionals are our classified staff in our schools, our bus drivers, our paraeducators, and everyone that it takes to run a school.
Because I belong to NSEA, I knew before I returned to school that someone would look out for my safety.
We really relied on the NSEA to be supportive for us during this time, and they really did step up, and they were there for us, and they fought for what we needed.
NSEA was a strong voice in making sure that educators received vaccinations within a timely period, further showing how important it was for us to be safe if we were going to have to be in a face-to-face teaching environment.
What they did is first make sure that we understood what our rights were, and that we understood what we can and should be asked to do for safety for our students and safety for ourselves. They actually, for me, paved the highway. Their intent was to keep the staff safe while delivering the best education to our students.
I feel safe in my building because of what NSEA has provided for us.
They have given us guidelines on how to be safe, and they have advocated for all of us.
NSEA, I belong.
NSEA, I belong.
I'm a proud member of NSEA.
NSEA, I belong.